I have three brothers. There's Charlie, Brennan, and Alec. My two parents, Rebecca and Scott. We're all really tight-knit family.
We have a very unique family. We have 4 awesome boys that have all been diagnosed with a very rare disease.
We all have lysosomal acid lipase deficiency or cholesterol ester storage disease, or to brief it all up, LALD.
We thank you for this time spent together enjoying this meal and ask you to bless our lives.
It's a rare disease, and it's super rare that all 4 of us have it in our family.
There have been only 140 cases reported in the literature. And these are the first ones in Michigan and the first siblings in the war.
Basically, our liver doesn't create an enzyme, so we have to go get regular treatments every 2 weeks.
Because without treatment, this is a life-threatening disease, and most die prior to the age of 30, either of cardiovascular disease or liver failure.
You got me trapped.
I felt scared because we had to do all this stuff just for this.
Now we know what we're up against. How do we fight this? How do we make sure that our kids are going to have the most normal life that they can possibly have?
From the moment we found out about this disease, we found out there was hope, and that's what we're striving for, we're reaching for, and we push the boys towards that every day.
Me and my brothers, I think we are fighters. Okay, we have a disease, we need to overcome it.
It's really cool how I have 3 older brothers that will stick with me, and they know that I'll never give up without them.
I never would have thought that the boys would have qualified for Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish is for kids who have life-threatening illnesses. It's to talk to them and ask them what they could do or be or whatever their wish is, and to make it happen for them.
The Trendy family is very unique for our organization. It's the first time in our organizational history that we've had 4 wish siblings, and boy, are we privileged to be able to grant a wish for each of them.
We were just in the cancer center one day getting our treatments, and they were talking about it, and then they told us that we were in it. So after that, I was thinking about what I should do.
The kids, all of a sudden, you should have seen them. They got super excited, and their imaginations went crazy.
One of the most fun parts is trying to figure out what the child actually wants for their wish. Some kids know, some don't, but it's really fun to kind of work that through with them.
Brennan wants to meet a celebrity. Alec wants to he tends to go towards the space idea. Still not totally sure what he wants, but it's usually around there. And I was like, you know what? I think we need a good vacation, so let's go to the Bahamas. And I don't know, my mom really liked that.
I'm still thinking about mine.
I like to meet people in that sci-fi and people that movies I really like. Well, it would be something that I thought I would never do. Something that I thought well, never gonna do it. So, but now it's oh, I guess I'm doing it.
We all really like electronics, so Charlie was like, well, I'm gonna do an electronic shopping spree. And
I went to Micro Center. I got some amazing computer gear and an amazing computer.
The whole way there, he's anxious. He's watching out the window, waiting for Micro Center to come into view. He's jumping up and down. He's super excited. And then we got there. The people at Micro Center, they all helped him achieve everything on his list and then some.
So many people giving just to help this one little boy. It was amazing to see it, and he was so excited. Even now, he'll just once in a while just talk about it. It's like, man, do you remember that, Dad? And I'm like, well, of course I remember it. And it's just amazing. It just puts a smile on his face when he talks about it.
They made the best day of my life come true, They really bring out the inner child in you. They really make you happy.
The entire point is to try to make it into something that they'll never forget, something that kind of shines a light in what might be a real dark time.
They're no longer sitting there talking about, well, if my medicine doesn't work, or if somewhere down the line I can't get my treatments. They're not talking about those things. They're talking about, hey, I can meet this celebrity, or I can go to this place, or we can go on a vacation, or I can go to the moon. Those are the things that you get to sit there and you get to watch your kids, and it definitely puts a smile on your face to watch your kids excited about something instead of worrying.
The true impact and the long-lasting impact of a wish goes far beyond what the wish itself was for. It is the emotional support that a family feels and a child feels from knowing that volunteers in the community, donors in the community, and supporters are out there and cheering for them and wanting all the best for them and encouraging them. Those are the true long-lasting impacts of the wish experience that I think sometimes people don't always think about.
It's been a lot more than I imagined, though it still surprises me about what we're able to do. It's honestly been one of the greatest things I've ever done.
I volunteer with Make-A-Wish because of the difference that it makes, like not only in my life, but in the families and the kids' lives too. So it's really nice to be a part of something that's life-changing.
At the end of the day, I guess I'm just so tremendously grateful to our Michigan community for allowing Make-A-Wish to be able to provide the gift of a wish to each of these great boys at this time in their lives.
I never would have thought that Make-A-Wish would have granted each child their own wish.
Appreciation for oxygen.
They're fighting the disease together. They get to experience the exciting part of Make-A-Wish together as well.
They're amazing for helping us out. I mean, it's difficult sometimes to help people out when you have such like a busy life, So I'm really thankful to people who take their time out of their day to help us. It means a lot.
I really like to say thank you to all those people for helping kids' dreams come true.
You can't help but be thankful and humbled by the amount of support that Make-A-Wish really gives a family.